Welcome and good day to a new update, and we've got an announcement to make in this short update. It's a little bit later than expected, as today I wasn't at the office that much. We were actually traveling around the coast of Cape Town, which is amazing. So within this update, we're going to discuss some scenarios we could be seeing on Bitcoin, as right now the markets are going absolutely mayhem, and we've got an announcement to make. Before you continue, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also check out our trade letter, which is completely free. You can find it in the description beneath, and there you can find the premium membership, as well as this week we are launching copy trading, and therefore we can announce that we have partnered up with BitGet, which is the primarily exchange when it comes to copy trading, and it's now our futures exchange as well. And therefore, we've got a promo running, and that is a promo until the 30th, which means that we can share $2,000 with everyone who signs up. And additionally, we are also having a deposit bonus up to $8,000 if you sign up through my affiliate. If the first 300 people sign up and make one trade and deposit $300, you get $10 for free. And additionally, you'll be getting a discount on the first month of trading on your fees of 15%. So you can find the link beneath. Make sure to do that. And if you want to join the copy trading, check out the premium membership, which you will be finding beneath in the description. When we're looking at the price action of Bitcoin, it is remaining quite calm, which means that later this week and starting from tomorrow, we're getting economic data coming in, which is the PMIs are coming in, but we also get GDP, and we get more data when we get closer towards the Fed meeting, which is going to be taking place in less than a week from now, actually a bit more than a week from now. Next week, Wednesday, that's the cutting edge when it comes to the market movement. And right now, markets are rallying, and I think they are a little bit over enthusiastic at this point. Although you can still find altcoins you could be trading at this stage, so we'll be diving into that in the coming updates as well. So what are we looking at in the markets? Let's dive into the charts. We can see that markets are going sideways, and we have been getting into a close all around the CME futures gap. So why is that important to watch? If you're looking at the CME futures, you can see that we still have a gap at 22.5 to close. We couldn't close there. And we also still have a gap to close at 19.8. Essentially, that could mean that at the Fed meeting could be getting into the stage that we are into a resistance, and that the Fed meeting may decide that we're going to have a correction taking place. On the other hand, we also have this gap still at 27.4 until 28.7, resulting into more upside. So it's in between. Trend is clearly up. If we get here, you are looking for buy the dip opportunities. Essentially, FTX has been giving us a crash towards 15k, and now we're at 23, meaning that the world really needs to end if we want to get lower than that. Resistance area here too, probably providing some, but overall the markets are looking ready for some continuation to the upside. So let's look at that. Let's first look at the Nasdaq, which is breaking out again. We are making a new high, but we have to break this high here if we clearly want to get continuation going at this point. DXY, what are we doing here? Consolidating, important. We are still on support. The DXY has been making a bull dip here as well. So essentially, if we continue this rally, that is the point as we are flipping crucial level again. The bull dip is there, which could mean that we are on the edge of having a rally on the DXY. So that could mean that we are rallying towards here. That's an upside of 3 to 4%, meaning that the Euro USD pair is going to trend or change the trend at this point. And then you can also expect Bitcoin to have some pain taking place as we are getting towards a crucial resistance point, which is this area around 23.6 towards 25k. And yes, on social media we'll be seeing people shouting for bullish continuation on the markets. I think we will, but in that case you always have some sort of corrections taking place. So my primarily scenario for Bitcoin is the one you can see in the chart here. Run up a bit more, see whether we can actually have some strength above the highs. So I'll just get a clean chart so I can explain to you what we are meaning at this point. what we see here is a case of 23.6k being the actual resistance. So we get in this stage, this entire block is a resistance point. So this entire high here, you should aim for some sideways action there, and then you can start looking at the lower time frame. So we clearly have this high. What you want to see is that in this previous scenario, we also took out the high multiple times, and then we took out the lows and clearly started grinding back up, making higher lows again. In this way, we have taken out the low again, started grinding up. So if we take out the high, fall back beneath, this is your short trigger, and then you want to start seeing the lows being taken out. So definitely this range is the area for shorting opportunities. If we get this trigger, you're looking at longs around 21.1 to be filled, potentially even a bit lower, and you're looking at 19.8. But this long is going to be a significant one to play, as ultimately we probably get the same response here and just have a correction taking place, probably like this, before we continue the rally. If the Fed meeting is going to be bad, you probably have a short-term correction and then the trend continues. So what you want to see is a sweep of the high, and the ultimate result is that we start accelerating. But if we sweep it and fall back beneath again, that's probably the time where the higher time frame bearish divergence starts to become into play. We already got one here, so you should be aware of that for a little bit and think about a potential case of a market to be correcting at this point. Essentially, if you're looking at the rest of the markets, we can definitely argument that we are having some momentum still. Ether is already showing more weakness at this point. We have the retest taking place on Ether here, and I think that sweeping the high will clear this trend before we start to have some sort of at least correction, and then a continuation until March to the summer, which is comparable to the 2019 rally, which means Bitcoin to 30-40k is still going to take place. Tomorrow we will be having some longer updates. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, check out BitGet, and be there tomorrow with a new update. Ciao.